Everyone. Okay, today I just want to talk about the benefit of going through the proper GPS of your life or in product management. Sometimes we want to develop projects and we just want to jump right at it at the or at the listening to an idea or at the hearing of an idea, forgetting that sometimes you need to sit back, draw the proper roadmap, which will later become your GPS to achieving those tasks or that particular project development, right? So we just jump at it. Okay, this person wants me to build an application. You're already talking about okay, application. Okay, how many people do you want me to recruit? Do you want a front end, back end? Without sitting down to understand what kind of application. Is it a web app, a mobile application? Or if it's not any of these things, are you saying I can't solve it with just a normal form? Or I must build an application. Okay, if I'm going to do this, do you have money to host it? Or you still want to do it small scale? So that's another thing. So these are these are questions that we need to ask people while building a project. So I'm just relating it to GPS. Yes, I'm coming to the office or I'm going somewhere. What do I need? Do I need to wake up early? Do I need to brush my teeth? Do I need to, of course, you need to brush your teeth, please. Why will you travel or leave your house without brushing your teeth? Please don't choke us with bad mouth odor. So all those things are things that you need to take cognizance of. Is the person going to be at home? Is the person a working class? Do I need to call the person ahead of time? These are road maps, GPSs. So it mustn't be the one Google built for us that we are typing on our phones or our iPad or iPad, right? So you just need to know, how do I achieve this particular stuff? And it's the same with life and career. Life, okay, this is what I want to become. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be an accountant, as the case may be for you. I don't know which one you're venturing into. Okay, which courses do I need to go for? Do I need a bachelor's degree? Do I just need to go for a technical school rather? Do I need to achieve this? Those things are roadmaps and they are GPS. And one thing about GPSs is at some point, in fact, I'm going to tell you a series of things about GPSs, but the first thing here is GPSs sometimes can be rerouted. You are still heading to the destination, but because there are stumbling blocks on the way, stumbling blocks in the sense that okay, this route, if you go through this route, you might experience some delay of some sort, as the case may be. To anything you are relating this my story to, there might be some rerouting. So be flexible to those rerouting. That's one. Two, know that you have to lean solely into that GPS. Don't just say, I will manage it, or someone did this, it worked for someone like this. There's always a laid down plan for everything we want to achieve or guidance. Yes, there might be some tweaks to it. It might be different based on your personality, but that doesn't mean you are the one to change it. So stick to the plan, follow the GPS, and rely solely on it. Have faith in it that yes, you are arriving at something very interesting and worthwhile. The third thing about this GPS is trust your guts as well, because you have to trust yourself. Aside trusting in the GPS, you also need to trust yourself that yes, you are heading towards something great in life. Let me say, for example, something happened today. I was coming to work, and yes, my cousin came to drop me off at work today, and I'm clapping for him now. I'm clapping for him. So something happened, and we just said that okay, we are heading somewhere along the island, this Nigeria island now. So we were coming from the mainland. So we just typed in the address of this somewhere island. So I can't tell you the place, so you won't come for me. I'm just joking. So we just typed the address and we were coming. At some point we felt like we were on the longest route, but it was worth it. Why? Because when we got to where the GPS was taking us to, we discovered there was huge traffic at the back. So we got saved based on we followed the GPS with faith. We weren't doubting it, right? And along the line, we also needed to map it out. The first thing we did was to input the address, thinking we said, okay, this is how we're going to go. The GPS got generated for us. We followed the roadmap. Even though we felt like some of those places where the roadmap was taking us through was longer, we followed through with it and we ended up being happier at the other side because we followed through. And we also had faith in ourselves that yes, what we did was the right thing. We didn't feel like, okay, the address we typed was the wrong one. Okay, let's go through another route. We had faith in ourselves and we enjoyed ourselves throughout because we made sure that what we were aiming for was what was on our mind, which leads to focus. So I'm just going to leave this point. I know that yes, I've said quite a lot of things. I'm believing that the Holy Spirit will expound it in your heart for you to understand what I've just said. But however, as I bring this to a close, or I tie this whole discussion up with an amazing ribbon, the ribbon here is make sure Jesus is the GPS of your life, because with Jesus being the GPS of your life, you can't miss your journey. You can't miss your road. You can't fail in destiny. Neither can you fail in purpose. Make sure Jesus is the GPS of your life. Thank you for listening to me once again today. I remain Temitope Oladokun. Yeah. Bye.